Jerusalem, a city where every stone tells a story. For centuries, pilgrims and explorers have been drawn here by a force beyond time. At its heart lies the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the traditional site of Jesus' crucifixion and burial. This place holds a secret, a mystery locked away for 2,000 years. We thought we knew the story, but what if there's more, something hidden, waiting to change everything? This is not just about history, it's about faith, science, and the courage to ask the hardest questions. Millions have journeyed here, seeking connection with a pivotal moment in human existence. But beneath the prayers and incense, a scientific team prepared to do the unprecedented, to peel back the layers of time with technology. Their mission: look deeper than anyone before, to uncover the truth beneath the most venerated tomb on Earth. The world watched, breath held, as the team set out to answer a question no one had dared. What lies beneath the tomb? Our journey begins now, where ancient belief meets modern science. The stakes are high. We're venturing into the unknown, into a place protected by faith for 2 millennia. The team is ready, the technology is set, and the world is waiting. We're about to enter the heart of a mystery, where history and legend collide. We seek answers, but must be ready for more questions. The doors to the past are about to open. The expedition begins. To grasp our mission, you must understand this place. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is a labyrinth of chapels and altars built on the ground where Christians believe Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. Identified by Helena, mother of Emperor Constantine, in the 4th century, it became the heart of Christian faith. At its center stands the edicule, a small chapel over the tomb itself. Inside, a marble slab covers what's believed to be the original limestone burial bed. For centuries, no one had seen beneath it. Gaining permission to look was a monumental task, requiring agreement from multiple religious orders. Our goal, not to challenge faith, but to understand the history of the site. We aim to use science to verify the tomb's age and structure, to see if evidence matched the ancient accounts. The atmosphere inside is electric, centuries of worship, hope, and reverence. But now, the 21st century enters this ancient space, bringing logic and data to a place governed by faith. We tread on the most sacred ground imaginable. This was no ordinary dig. It was a high-tech mission, years in the making. Led by specialists from the National Technical University of Athens, the team included geophysicists, historians, and archaeologists from around the world. Every member respected the sanctity of the site. Our tools were advanced ground-penetrating radar, or GPR, which lets us see beneath the ground without digging. GPR sends radio waves into the earth, mapping what lies below. We could see the tomb's structure, map hidden chambers, and understand the geology, all without disturbing a stone. The mission began at night, the church silent and empty. The team wheeled in the GPR, anticipation thick in the air. For the first time in centuries, the marble slab was carefully slid aside, revealing the original limestone bed. But our focus was deeper. We scanned the tomb and its surroundings, recording every detail. The goal: create a complete digital model and confirm the tomb's authenticity. The scientists expected solid bedrock, maybe some fractures, nothing extraordinary. But as the GPR data appeared, it revealed something no one expected. The truth was stranger and more profound than anyone could have imagined. Before revealing our discovery, let's recall what we expected. The consensus: Jesus' tomb was a new, rock-cut chamber, typical for wealthy Jews in the 1st century. The Gospels describe a simple chamber carved into limestone with a stone bench for the body. After a year, bones would be placed in an ossuary and the tomb reused. The GPR should have shown a single man-made cave within solid bedrock. Previous explorations hinted at this, confirming the tomb was carved into a hill and enclosed by Constantine's builders. All evidence pointed to a simple, single-chamber tomb. The GPR was meant to confirm this. But science doesn't care about expectations. As the first data appeared, the team fell silent. What they saw didn't match the records or consensus. Beneath the tomb, where there should have been solid rock, the radar showed something else. A deep, geometric, impossibly large void. The mood shifted from curiosity to disbelief. The scans were checked, recalibrated, and run again, always the same result. Directly beneath the limestone slab, there was not solid rock, but a descending staircase. Carved from bedrock, it led down into darkness, perfectly preserved, unknown to history. The staircase descended about 3 meters, opening into a large chamber. The team was speechless. Millions had prayed above a hidden structure with no record or legend. The mission changed from confirmation to exploration. Permission for further investigation was hard-won. A micro-robotic camera would be lowered through a tiny hole, causing minimal damage. The world watched as the camera descended. At first, only darkness. Then, the stone steps came into view, steep and intact. The camera reached the bottom and panned across the chamber. The room was not empty. In the center stood a sealed sarcophagus, intricately carved and clearly important. This was unprecedented. Jewish burials of the time almost never used sarcophagi. The carvings were a mix of early Christian and Egyptian symbols, suggesting a link historians had only speculated about. The discovery raised more questions than it answered. The robotic camera revealed a stark, square chamber, untouched for centuries. In the center stood a large, sealed stone sarcophagus, adorned with carvings blending Christian and Egyptian symbols. This fusion was unheard of, hinting at connections between early Christians and ancient Egypt. The sarcophagus was sealed, its lid heavy and unmoved for centuries. Who was inside? Why was this chamber hidden? The upper tomb, known to the world, might have been a memorial, while the true burial was hidden below. Was it to protect the occupant or a secret? The presence of the sarcophagus suggested immense status and resources. The discovery of the hidden staircase was shocking. The sarcophagus, a historical earthquake. The team knew they stood on the verge of a discovery that could rewrite history and faith. The next step was clear. They had to see inside the sarcophagus. The world waited. After weeks of debate, the decision was made. The sarcophagus would be opened. Using robotic arms, the team lifted the lid with surgical precision. The camera peered inside and found it empty. No bones, no shrouds, just a thin layer of dust and a single sealed papyrus scroll. 2 empty tombs, one above the other. For believers, this could be the ultimate confirmation of faith, a double affirmation of the resurrection. For historians, it was a puzzle. Why build a secret chamber and leave it empty? Perhaps the body was moved, or the sarcophagus was a decoy. The empty coffin could point to a third, undiscovered burial site. The papyrus scroll became the focus. It might hold the key to the entire mystery. Carefully retrieved, it was sent for analysis. Was it a letter, a gospel, a map? The scroll could identify the intended occupant, explain the secrecy, or plunge us into deeper questions. The empty sarcophagus didn't end the mystery. It sharpened it. All eyes turned to the scroll. This ground has seen destruction and rebirth. The original basilica was destroyed in 1009, its ruins burying any entrance to the lower chamber. Ironically, this may have preserved the secret chamber for centuries. Science has revealed secrets here before. Mortar samples dated to 345 AD confirmed the tomb's veneration since Constantine. Our new discovery adds an even older layer to the story. The tomb's location, once questioned, is now confirmed by archaeology to have been outside the city walls in the 1st century. The area was a limestone quarry, explaining the rock-cut tombs. The hidden lower chamber, untouched and pristine, is an archaeological miracle. It offers a glimpse into the past, protected from centuries of destruction above. The tomb's story is not one, but many. Layers of history, now revealed. We have uncovered the deepest layer of all. The secrets of the tomb are only beginning to surface. This discovery doesn't close the book. It opens a new chapter. It invites bigger questions and proves there are still secrets waiting to be found. For people of faith, a second empty tomb deepens the mystery and the miracle. For historians, the hidden chamber and its sarcophagus force a re-examination of Christianity's origins. The answers, perhaps in the papyrus scroll, could reshape our understanding of history and faith. This expedition shows the power of faith and science working together. Science provided the tools, faith provided the meaning. The greatest discoveries come when both coexist. History is a living puzzle, and the quest for knowledge is never ending. The tomb of Jesus remains a source of fascination, its story far from over. Whether through faith or history, the world is more mysterious than we imagine. There are always more secrets to unveil. The journey continues.